In this question, we're looking to solve three inequalities. Solve means find x, get x on its own. And generally, the rules for inequalities are the same as the rules for equations. So if we start with part A, on the left-hand side, we have x and then subtract 3. We want the x on its own, so to remove the negative 3, we need to do the opposite, which is to add 3 onto the left-hand side, because negative 3 add 3 will equal 0. If we add 3 onto the left-hand side, we have to do the same to the other side of the inequality. So we will end up with just x on the left-hand side. The inequality symbol stays the same, so this is less than, and then we've got 15 add 3, which gives us 18. So that is the final answer. X is less than 18. Moving on to part B. This time we have 3x, and then we have add 2 on the left-hand side. We need the x's on their own, so the first thing we try to do is get rid of the plus 2. So we do the opposite, which is to subtract 2, but we must do that to both sides. So on the left-hand side, we have 3x, and then we've got add 2, take away 2, which is 0, so that's gone. The symbol greater or equal to stays there, and 14 take away 2 gives you 12. You now need to get rid of the 3. Because 3x means 3 multiplied by x, we do the opposite, which is to divide. So we divide both sides by 3. This 3 cancels to leave you the x all on its own, and that is greater or equal to 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So the answer is x is greater or equal to 4. Moving on to part C, this time we've got 4x and then take away 5 on one side, and we've got 16 and then add x on the other side. Again, we need all the x's on one side, so we might decide to try to get rid of the plus x on the right hand side, do the opposite. So instead of adding, take away. So we take away x from the right hand side, we must do the same to the left-hand side. So we have 4x take away 1x, which leaves us 3x. Then we've got the subtract 5. The symbol stays the same. We've got the 16, and the plus x take away x has become 0. We now look at the left-hand side. We've got 3x subtract 5. We want the x's on their own, so we need to get rid of the subtract 5. We do the opposite. We add 5 to both sides. So on the left-hand side, we have 3x. Negative 5 add 5 makes 0, so that's gone. The symbol stays the same, and we've got 16 add 5, which is 21. So 3x is less than or equal to 21. Again, 3x is 3 multiplied by x, so do the reverse, which is to divide. Divide by 3 at both sides. The 3 cancels, leaving you the x on its own. Symbol stays the same, and you've got 21 divided by 3, which is 7. So the final answer is x is less than or equal to 7.